Hi there. So I want to talk about tangerine oil. So tangerine oil, as I mentioned in the first video, which I think is still there, is about it's about raising your happiness coefficient. And so as I said, a coefficient, if you think of math and you say 3x, 3 is a coefficient. So that's the thing that multiplies things. So if x is happiness, tangerine multiplies increases your happiness coefficient. And who wouldn't want that, especially in this sort of darker time of year when there's not as much sun and, I don't know, we feel glum sometimes, or it's easier to. So the way I use tangerine oil is I inhale it, or I put it in a diffuser, right? And so I inhale it, I can wear it, I drink it for sure. But as far as the happiness coefficient goes, just the simple breath over with the hands over the nose is great. And then I want to teach you something about your chakra system that you can do to increase your happiness coefficient with the oil. The oil is changing your brain chemistry, and then we can change your energy as well, because anything that has to do with your brain chemistry has to do with your energy as well. So the way I see the chakra system is it's certainly not the way the yoga community saw it when I was a teacher for 15 years. But it is definitely something I believe in, because as an energy healer, that is what I felt. That's what the universe told me. This is the way it is. So I look at your system, your chakra system, as you are radio antennas. Okay, they're gathering information out there. You're reacting to it, and then you're responding with something out there, whether it's a thought or a feeling, it's your actions, whatever it is. Okay, so your everyday chakras that you use in the world are the thoughts and communication, feelings and emotions, and action and willpower. And what you use in the front body is what you put out in the world, and the back body is about yourself. Okay, so the back of the solar plexus might be actions in this world, and in the back, it's in the solar plexus in the back is your willpower, because that's about you. Okay, not what you're creating in the world, but it's about what you give yourself. So these are the things that you use every day. And then the crown chakra, higher love or consciousness, right? Truth. And then the second chakra, between the belly button and the pubic bone, right in here, this is a grid of them, is energy. It's the seat of all energy. It's the energy that you get, you give yourself in your body to do things. It's the energy that you get from universal energy to come through. It creates things. Music, song, all of that. It creates, is about sexuality, which is also about creation. That's about creation energy, and also the creation of beings. So when you do this work, we're going to just focus on the thoughts and the feelings, the thoughts and communication, feelings and emotion, and action and willpower. So you're going to feel as though you can actually take your finger. So let's take the solar plexus, right? You can take your finger from far away and you draw it towards there, and you'll feel a pressure at some point and it'll stop. You can just hold it. You can just hold it at that point, and you might feel it start to dissipate or dissolve. You can do it from the back as well. It's a little hard. You can do it from the back, or you can use your mind's eye and you can imagine the energy coming in and soften it. You're just going to hold, what you're doing is you're holding blockages, right? And you're going to breathe into them. Just that soft breath that I mentioned before. And if you want to, let's see, no, that's wrong one. You could take tangerine while you're doing it. So I have my hand out further, and I'm coming right towards this spot. And I'm breathing the tangerine. And I feel it soften, and I might move it into the next spot. So we're breaking down the blockages in the chakra system. That's what we're doing when we do that. So you can breathe in through to the center of the body with your breath, and then out. In and out, through the front and back of the solar plexus at this point, the third chakra. And you can breathe out. You can have your mouth open or your nose Breathe out your nose to make it more controlled. But whatever you do, you want it to be relaxed. Okay? And then you can go to the heart. You can do the same thing. You can take your hand from far away and you can draw it towards you till you feel a stop. You can take your tangerine oil. Really works on the heart with me. And you breathe in and out. And you can feel, in my case, I felt my heart soften. And you can go to the next space. You know, maybe there's another block. And again, you can feel it from the back. It's really hard, almost impossible to get your hand in the back of your heart. And imagine you're drawing a finger towards your back and you stop at a point. So if we use our psychic mind's eye, right? Drawing it, and you're breathing in the tangerine, but you're feeling that spot back there. It's like you're breathing the tangerine into that spot. And it begins to soften. And you do it for all the different spots that it can take to get in through your chakra, all the way into the center of your body. And then you do the same thing for the throat, breathing with the oil, taking your finger, stopping about here. Now you could also ask your body, since you have maybe tangerine around you, to draw in the tangerine molecules. It's a little bit slower than having it with you. And have it open up parts of your throat. You can take your hand back behind you, draw it closer, or you can imagine, I just do the mind's eye one, and imagine it's coming towards you until your mind's eye feels like a place where it's got to stop. Okay? So breathing in and out your chakras and using the oils to help you helps open them up. Okay, so some people have too open. It'll help balance it. Okay? Because too open might be, you're really looking outside for love instead of loving yourself. Now, there's a whole chakra system teaching I could do, but we're not going to do that today. I just want you to have some ways to use the oils that I like, that I find that really work. Okay, so breathing in and out of those everyday chakras. You could even go into your higher chakras if you wanted to and do those. But just your everyday chakras, which is what we use in the world. It's how we experience and participate in this life. Okay? Have a nice day.